Hello everybody, this is BScat100 and welcome back to some more Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path, the Grand Turnabout. In the previous episode, we got information, not the information that we were expecting, but information nonetheless about John being Judge Courtney's son, and he was kidnapped in order to have the warden have a not guilty verdict. We were able to postpone that, but just for now, we need to work quickly to find John. If you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and share with your friends so they can join in on this investigation. April 6th, 12:10 p.m., outside Grand Tower Plaza. Here we are, the scene of the crime. Let's get to work. Now say it with me, Mr. Edgeworth. Say what? Even in the depths of night. Aw, come on, say the rest with me. And why should I do that? Because the great thief Yatagarasu has arrived on the scene. If we don't say the introduction, it just doesn't feel right. I have no intention of becoming a thief. Fine, I'll do it by myself. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight. One alone soars to shine the light of the righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief Yatagarasu. Yes, Kay, I know you are. I, on the other hand, am starting the investigation. You're no fun. We don't have time for fun. We only have until 2 o'clock. We need to begin making inquiries immediately. Good thing we have a photo so we can go right ahead and start asking around. Oh, I see a familiar face.
Long time no see, Mr. Edgeworth.
You're... This is Will Powers. He's an action star I met in a previous case. He also played the role of the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Tokyo. It's been a long time. Pleased to meet you. I'm Kay Faraday, a great thief. Some stuff has happened, so now Mr. Edgeworth is my assistant.
Nice to meet you. But a thief and Mr. Edgeworth is your assistant?
Please, pay it no heed. More importantly, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case.
Okay. I don't know if I'll be much help, though.
He's an actor who has been working with John. It may be a bit sudden, but let's hear what he has to say. Nice face you got there.
Can I say? Gives you a good sense of the film lot, doesn't it? The entire cast and crew are all pumped up for this work, even more than usual. Despite all the hardships, we're never without a smile. It's a really nice atmosphere. And now, this happens.
But there is nothing I can do about the interruption of the filming. If I solve this case, they might be able to resume filming. In that case, there's only one thing for us to do.
I had heard that you were handling the investigation for this case, but...
Well, I'm not the prosecutor in charge, though.
But if you're the assistant, then does it mean that Kay is in charge?
No, this is just a simple You got a good eye on you. You're completely right. She jumped at the chance. Since I'm in charge here, I'd like you to answer a few questions post-haste, and be frank. Did anything happen to catch your eye? Ergo, did you notice anything? Who is she trying to imitate?
Be frank, huh? Well, I feel sorry for the victim, but I can't help but worry what will happen with the filming from now on.
No, that's only natural. Still, I would like you to think that the filming would be a bit difficult now.
I knew it. This is bad. We can only use this location for a little while longer, too.
Is the filming almost complete, then?
No, but construction will begin here soon, so we won't be able to film here anymore. We can only use this vacant lot until construction begins.
So the rest of the movie will be filmed at Global Studios.
Things aren't looking good. There's even some people spreading bad rumors.
Bad rumors?
Lately, a journalist has been coming by repeatedly saying, "This film lot's hiding a real monster, I reckon. There ain't no use hiding it," and stuff like that.
I am not doing the voice right now.
I have a feeling I know who you're talking about. Yes, it was that photographer from before.
You're not actually hiding a real monster, are you?
Of course not! If there really was one, I'd be out of a job. It seems they're putting a lot of work into this movie. It's because this is our first attempt at making a sequel to an old classic. Global Studios is pouring out their heart and soul into this one. I wish they put that much effort into making a new Steel Samurai series.
What role are you playing this time, Mr. Powers?
I'm playing the mighty Mozilla.
Wow, you're the main character.
Well, much obliged. I'm wearing a full body costume again, so my face won't be seen this time either.
I see. That costume sure is cool though. I want to try wearing it too. I know, how about next time you let me get in the costume? Maybe just the horn part?
That's not really possible. Can't get inside the horns.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I'm not in the Screen Actors Guild after all.
I don't think that's what he means. I would like to ask you some questions about John. About John? I heard about it from the girl on staff. How he suddenly vanished from right in front of your guys. That's just like him.
Does he do that a lot?
I'd say so. During filming breaks, even if you took your eyes off him for a moment, he'd be gone.
Do you have any
idea where he might have gone? I don't know, but I ran into him as he was leaving the film lot.
What? Really? Where'd John go?
I saw him get in the trailer, but when I was checking the equipment, he was gone again. The trailer, huh? There might be still some traces of him left behind. Mr. Powers, could you show us the trailer? Sure thing. It's a bit of a mess right now, though. Let's take him up on his offer and examine the inside of the trailer. About John's seat. It's over there, where that backpack is sitting. Something is sticking out of the bag. This is a tape. Huh? It's a tape for filming. Why does John have one? Did he film something? This might be a clue. Is there any way to check its contents? We have a monitor to look over the footage that was filmed. We can use that. Now then, let's see what's on the tape.
Oh, that old sound.
It looks like when John was practicing.
John was practicing by himself.
The monster's footprints can be seen as well, so this must have been recorded last night. He does that sometimes. When he's not happy with his performance, he'll sneak onto the set for practice by himself.
Wow, he really is hardworking.
He sure is. Although he's young, he's a real pro. He never rests until he's satisfied. Then again, can't say that I approve of him using the equipment without asking. John is able to operate the equipment all by himself. More or less, if it's just basic filming.
Huh?
What's wrong?
Why isn't John on the screen anymore?
Why isn't John on the screen anymore?
I think he ran off somewhere just a few seconds before this.
Did he go somewhere while the camera was still recording? The tape ends here. Looks like this was all that recorded.
No one else was on camera except for John.
Interesting. There appears to be a map of the area around the Grand Tower. Let's take a look. The Sunshine Coliseum. It's a place where all sorts of special events are held.
I've always wanted to go to the World Thief Expo, but it was cancelled this year. I heard they say it's a huge event where all the greatest thieves from around the world gather. But last year, everyone who went got arrested. Turns out it was just a trap set up by the police against the thieves.
Even knowing that, you still want to go.
I never really cared much for that sort of thing. I heard that the ultraviolet rays from the sun can cause burn marks on your skin.
Okay, what in the world are you talking about?
Come on, I'm talking about the Rising Sun Park, of course. I'd like to bask in that sentiment while I watch the sunrise in the park. Oops. There's nothing of interest here. Dusk waste management. Do they help you manage your wasteful spending? No, this is where the garbage trucks bring all the combustible waste in for collecting. By the way, Kay, why are you so fidgety? It's nothing. More importantly, there's another waste center on the top right corner of the map. Since they're separate facilities, they probably handle different kinds of waste. Although there does seem to be a lot of waste management facilities around here. Oh! I think I know why. I bet they're always collecting garbage from dusk till dawn. Were you so fidgety because you were waiting for a chance to say that? Nothing on the trolley station, really. It seems the harbor and the waste center are quite close to each other. Maybe that's where they dispose of all the garbage that comes floating in from the ocean. Perhaps they do, but I'm sure they also deal with other types of waste as well. Other types of waste? You don't mean shells and fish bones, do you? You can't just throw away the fish and shells you catch from the sea like garbage. You gotta recycle them, make them into jewelry and stuff. Okay, let's talk about this matter some other time. In other words, never. This is the Grand Tower. It's where we are right now. It's a nice building, but I can't say I'm a fan. Can't blame her. It wouldn't be strange if she never wanted to set foot into the tower again. Mr. Edgeworth, once we discover the truth and completely solve this case, can we come here again just to sightsee? And bring Gummy along with us too. Never letting in the past hold you back, and always looking forward. It's just like you. Unfortunately, Kay, we aren't quite finished here yet. There's still much to solve. It's too early to be making plans for the future. I guess so. Well then, let's hurry up and solve it. Is that all we need to look for? Oh, the harbor. Oh, never mind. So, okay, so it's just the same thing. Anything else? Had that, with them all.
Thank you for your hard work, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I'm not a prosecutor at the moment, but I'll keep quiet about that for now. Thank you. What are you doing here?
Sir, I'm on guard duty.
Then could you tell me about the calls that have passed here through here today?
The ones that came through were the taxi and that blue truck.
So 2 different vehicles came through this place. This is valuable information.
Hey buddy, what's wrong? Your face looks so serious.
Have you picked up any passengers here today?
Oh, sure did, but it was only one group.
What did they look like?
It was a pair of men. They were both wearing black.
Did you happen to see a small boy with them?
Here's a picture of
him.
Nope, it was just 2 guys.
I understand. Thank you for your cooperation. I was hoping he would have more information for us, but I guess not. Hey, John. Guess you're not here. This basket looks pretty suspicious to me, but it certainly does. Huh? What's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you touching the truck? The truck's body is cool to the touch. It seems to have been parked here for some time. You can figure all that by touching it? Considering the length of time it's been parked here, the driver must not be nearby. Yeah, that's a trick that investigators use. If the truck is warm, it means it's only been turned off recently. If it's cold, it means it's been parked and cooled off. Suppose we won't be able to ask them any questions until they return. Any logic points that I can put together? No, nothing I can see. Anything I can present? Truck? Okay. Okay. There's nothing else that I... So I guess it must be something in logic. No. Okay. I wonder if there's something else here. I don't know what else we can examine though. Maybe talk to Kay. Yeah, what's up? To think that John had been kidnapped and was being held hostage all this time. That explains why we weren't able to find him anywhere. The last time we saw him was at the film set. We should start by gathering information over there. The kidnappers may have left some clues behind. Let's examine everything, even if it's totally unrelated. Do you think that Miss Courtney is actually a kind of doting mother to her son? I never would have guessed it from how she normally acts. Indeed, in order to fulfill her role as a judge, she had to conceal her true feelings behind that facade. Although John is a bit of a brat. I can't bear to see Miss Courtney looking so sad. We definitely have to steal John back for Miss Courtney's sake. Luggage, of course. Pieces of film equipment have been placed here. Are you filming today? No, we had to stop the filming for today. Since a box had disappeared. A box? What is he talking about? Yeah, there was some equipment in that box. I take my eyes off it for a few seconds, and look what happens. So there's a thief among us. Exactly what was stolen? Nothing much, actually. Just the box is missing. Why would someone steal a box? Personally, I would have taken the stuff inside. They probably wanted the box more than whatever was inside of it. They planned to put something inside the box. It's already 12:30. I wonder how Miss Courtney and the others are holding up. How long will they be able to prolong the trial? We gotta hurry and find John. Indeed. Oh heck no, that's not how it's done. Yeah. You don't gotta catch a scoop like that. Sorry, Chief. What am I always telling you? We're beasts, scoop-eating animals. Scoop or starve, no story, no glory. You gotta get fired up. Yes, sir, and as expected of my mentor. They're here, says newsy reporters. Hey, they came here too. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's go talk to them. Good grief. If we must... I'd really prefer not to, but... Did Miss Swift call you her mentor just now? She sure did. Nicole is my #1 pupil. She says She fell in love with photos from my scoops. Even if our job's difficult, our passion for scoops is the same, let me tell you. Ever since then, she's been all cute-like, calling me stuff like Master and Chief. She fell in love with Miss Hart's photos. I guess you could say, like teacher, like student. Still got ways to go in to gather information, but her passion's a match for mine. Seems like she was trying to catch the scoop about Missoula's appearance. She's been circling around these parts all day long. Circling around this area? Maybe she witnessed the kidnapping. Mr. Edgeworth, looks like we'll need to hear what she has to say.
Indeed. We need more information about John. Let's show Miss Swift that piece of evidence and ask her about it. Now that the black market auctions are over, what are you aiming for next?
Ain't it obvious? The mighty Mozilla. I'm going after Mozilla. Who'd have thunk that while I was staking out the black market at auction at the Grand Tower, the mighty Mozilla's footprints would show up right next to the tower?
Ugh, sorry.
Actually, there's a newspaper company here at the Grand Tower. Me and Nicole go there all the time. Well, we always get turned away at the door, but still,
I wouldn't exactly call that a valued client.
If it ain't Mr. Edgeworth, so we meet again.
Miss Swift, why are you here? You were set up as a suspect for murder. Still, your involvement with the fake assassination plan remains a fact. You will have to submit a police questioning later. You should know that there's still a possibility you may be charged with some crime.
For some reason, my questioning was stopped all of a sudden. After a while, they just let me out and told me I could go home scot-free. Must be some kind of message saying I need to keep on doing my best out there, I reckon. Well then, they did give me a pretty stern warning not to reveal anything about the case.
In the official statement released by the public about the assassination attempt, Miss Swift was not involved. That must have been the reason why they let her go.
But Mr. Edgeworth, attempting to silence Nicole like this, it's like trying to plug a leaky dam with your bare hands.
She was quick to say something so harsh.
I quickly put together the full details of everything I knew about the case. Sprinkled in some of my own dramatizations and brought an article to a publisher. But, for some reason, I haven't gotten any replies yet.
Were they pressured to keep quiet, or were her dramatizations just simply too much? Both are probable, so I'm not sure which is true. What information were you trying to collect here at the Grand Tower?
Mr. Edgeworth, y'all still don't get it.
Do you?
You'll want to ask a reporter a question, you gotta give her something first.
Do you mean information that can be used in an article?
Bingo, give me some info that'll make for a good article. If you ain't got something like that, I guess we won't be talking.
I also need some information about John. Let's show her that piece of evidence and try asking her about him. Are we talking about this piece of evidence? Miss Swift, I'm sorry, but about this photo.
You only gotta say it, I know exactly what's going on.
What do you mean?
You're searching for him, ain't you? That boy.
What?
Things are still pretty tough for you, I see. Miles Edgeworth, man of crime. Wherever he goes, dead bodies are sure to follow. Or something like that.
That's a terrible reputation to have.
Who would have thought? This time, there'd be a kidnapping incident. What? How'd you know that? Shh. Could you keep it down a little? This material's top secret. I ain't even told my mentor about it yet. Y'all gotta keep a secret from me. If she finds out, I'll be a goner.
What do you know? Or why do you know? Judge Courtney should have only told us.
I ain't telling that to anyone, not even you, Mr. Prosecutor.
Seems this reporter still hasn't learned her lesson.
Y'all can give me the stink eye you want. I ain't telling. Do you know something about it? Truth is, I done saw it myself. Boy being taken away by a couple of men in black. What? Where'd they go? That, I don't know. They were too far away, so I lost sight of them. Darn it! But at least we know what the criminals look like.
Yes, a pair of men in black. Oh man. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's put this together and... We've now collected some testimony regarding the culprits. Miss Swift says she saw two men slip away with John. Furthermore, the taxi driver says he picked up two men in his taxi.
They must be the same guys.
It seems likely, however, there's still a problem. According to the taxi driver, the two men were alone. John wasn't with them.
Yeah, you're right. That is a problem.
Is that too... Nope. What if the kidnappers stole the box?
You mean they...
Exactly. They took it in order to carry John inside. Hold on. Ugh. Sorry. They took it in order to carry John inside.
John's a tiny kid after all.
And the reason... Oh, god damn it. Ugh.
The reason the taxi driver didn't see John was because it's likely he was put in the trunk as the kidnappers' luggage. But why did they need to go through all the trouble of hiding him?
At first, the kidnappers must have intended to abduct him without being seen. However, they didn't anticipate the policeman in the plaza.
I see. If they tried to walk away with him, they would have been spotted.
Just the mere presence of policemen would have been a sizable threat.
I get it. In that case, we gotta ask the taxi driver.
The two men you told us about earlier have any luggage with them?
Yeah, they stuffed a huge box in the trunk. And then that's that. Those guys must be kidnappers.
Do you remember whether you took those men?
Sounds to me like something serious has gone down here. If you'd like, I could take you to the same place I took them. Let's do it, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, thank you for your help.
No problemo, just leave it to me.
Yes. Give me that logic back. Ugh, I'm sorry for the sniffles.
April 6th, 12:57 p.m. Unknown. That taxi drove way too fast. I don't feel too good. Mr. Edgeworth, are you alright? Your face is really pale.
I'm fine.
The driver said they came to this house's garage. This must be where the two men brought the box. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, look at the nameplate on the door.
Nameplate? What? Blaze the Best! So this is the chairman's house! Does that mean the one who kidnapped John was Blaze the Best? Blaze should have already been arrested, though.
The garage door is unlocked.
You really do have a good eye for this sort of thing. Shit. Smells like motor oil. Maintaining that motorcycle must be Blaze's hobby.
Excuse me. We're coming in. Anybody home?
Do something like this. It's as if we're a couple of petty thieves.
Shh, be quiet. Right now we're great thieves. Have some self-awareness.
She's scolded me. Nobody's here. For now, it looks like we can get through this without being arrested.
It's enough for time to be relieved. Now the real deal begins. Let's go look for treasure.
We're looking for John, not treasure. Oh. Alright, we're gonna end it off here. Looks like the plot has thickened. In the next episode of Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Path, the Grand Turnabout, we are going to look through Blaze the Best's garage. I will see you guys. I will see you guys later.